Hi, it's Kim Darwaza here, your Northern Virginia real estate agent. I am going to answer a question this week that I received quite a number of times over the last couple weeks, and that question is, should I list my home during the holidays? Well, I do have about 7 good reasons why you should list your home during the holidays. The first one is that although there aren't as many buyers in the marketplace during this time of year, they're a lot more serious. And the ones who need to buy are going to buy, and they're not going to mess around with lowball offers and that kind of thing, especially if your house shows well. Plus, in our area, we probably do have more buyers in the marketplace than in a normal year because of the election. Obviously, President elect Trump has started making his picks for who's going to be on his staff, and they're all going to start moving into the area. There's also been some turnover in the Congress and Senate, and those elected officials are all going to start bringing in their own staff as well, and they're going to be looking for homes, and their jobs are going to start right after the new year, so they're going to be looking now. The second thing is there's not as many homes on the market, so you won't have as much competition. For instance, I showed a house this weekend, and there were multiple offers on that property by Sunday afternoon. It was priced well, so it did get multiple offers. So that is definitely a possibility, and your days on market may not be longer, especially if your house is really well done and decorated and shows well. Everyone's cherry picking those best properties, so they'll probably choose your home. The third is after the holidays, generally the supply increases. So you will have more competition come January, February. I see the bump usually starting after Super Bowl Sunday. That's when a lot of properties here in Northern Virginia actually hit the market. That seems like winter to most people, but in our market, that's when it starts. I generally have a lot of military people like FBI. They fly in January, February to find homes so they can get all their ducks in a row before school starts. They come, they buy the house, and then they leave and come back once the kids are out of school. So you could actually have a rent back period too of a couple months if you need that. So the next thing is your home just shows better when it's decorated for the holidays. Obviously, within reason. You don't want to have your whole every decoration you own out, but if it's done well, it really makes your house look nice. And during the holidays, I know especially my husband takes off time, and a lot of people take off time from work, so they just have more time to look at homes. They look at homes during the week, not just the weekend, which is great. Another reason is, or a thing that just to think about, because a lot of people are like, I don't want my house shown during the holidays because I've got company. Well, we can restrict the showings. So obviously we won't have showings on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, or if you have a holiday party, it's easier for us to restrict showings on those days. You can sell now for more money because there's less competition, and you can ask for a rent back or have the closing in 30 or 60 days, and then you can sort of sell now where there's not as much competition and then move later. So that's really popular for a lot of people too as well. So those are the main reasons why it's good to sell during the holidays, and it's not a bad thing like some people think. I have gotten offers. I've been in the business for about 12 and a half years, and I have gotten offers on properties on Christmas Eve and on New Year's Eve. So my clients who were listening, they had a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. So thanks for watching. Please visit my website, www.kimdarwaza.com. You can go on there, set up a search, and I'm happy to answer any questions that you may have. Thanks for watching, and I will see you soon.